Now, back here, a UKIP candidate who once wrote that he wouldn't even rape a female Labour MP who was worried about threats of sexual assault has refused to apologise for his controversial comments. Carl Benjamin took to Twitter 3 years ago, but today, as he now attempts to be elected as an MEP, his name and the threat of the brand new party, headed up by former leader Nigel Farage, dominated attention at an event that was meant to sell UKIP to voters. Our political correspondent Kate McCann reports.
UKIP, the party that many credit with delivering the Brexit referendum. But what happens when Nigel Farage, one of the most charismatic political leaders in recent times, leaves to start a new movement based on the same idea? Gerard Batten, the party's new leader, believes the government's failure to deliver on Brexit will give UKIP a boost in the polls. But the figure of Mr Farage looms large.
If you think I'm standing aside for somebody on this personal ego trip, then I'm afraid the voters can forget it. They've got to make a choice between a real party or a phony party.
Mr Farage has warned that his old party has become loutish.
He's wrong about UKIP, he's wrong about what UKIP is now. We're not far-right thugs. For heaven's sake, I'm a practising barrister. I'm a highly respected pillar of society. I'm not covered in tattoos.
But new candidates have left the leader with questions to answer. One, Carl Benjamin, tweeted a controversial comment about rape. You said it was a satirical comment. What did you mean by that?
Well, go and ask Carl Benjamin. This is a 3-year-old tweet that he did in the context of some Twitter trolling of what people were doing.
No, I'm not asking about the comments he made. I'm asking about your defence of his comments, because he remains a UKIP candidate and you are the leader of the party, and so you have made a decision to keep him as a candidate.
He has made an ill-considered remark, and if you were going to stop people taking part in public life or anything else because of some stupid, ill-considered remark of several years before, then I don't think you'd have anybody in Parliament or anywhere else in public life.
That kind of comment, though, has prompted some concerns.
How many times are you going to ask me the same
voters?
question? How many times are you going to ask me the same question? Thank you very much.
So what will voters in the party's heartlands like Thanet make of UKIP? UKIP says it offers more than just Brexit, but the party's EU election slogan, "Tell them again," focused on that vote. And questions about new candidates just wouldn't go away.
I asked you earlier on today about your decision to defend your candidate and his suggestion that he wouldn't even rape Labour MP Jess Philips. So I would like to ask Carl Benjamin why you think it is acceptable to say on Twitter that you wouldn't even rape a female Labour MP.
Because I don't think women are any different to men in the way that we should treat them. Unlike the establishment, unlike our judges who literally say if you were a man, I would have sent you to jail, I think we should treat women the same as men. And that means if a woman is being a giant and laughing at male suicide, I'm going to be a giant back to her. Any questions?
So it's acceptable?
Yes!
It is acceptable to joke about raping a woman?
100% deal with it.
There's no doubt that a party pledging to get on with Brexit will win votes. The question is UKIP still the clear choice? Kate McCann, Sky News.